Well, Fallon, I hope you're ready to go live because it officially says you are live.
I am live. I was just trying to share out our link. So, in case any of my friends and family wanted to catch our show.
Friends and family, where you at? Well, Chris is here.
Oh, he is?
He's a
Oh, well, how
he's
nice of
a
him.
friend and family.
Yes, and both.
He's a lover. He's a
A
lover mother.
joker. He's
A lover
a
mother.
lover mother.
A
Lover
midnight
of mothers.
a midnight smoker. Hey guys, welcome. So before we start being weird and going off on tangents, I realized the YouTube algorithm doesn't love me when I do that. Doesn't love us. Not a fan. So before we start chit-chatting with people in the chat, hey guys, just wanted to say what's up. This is That's So Effed Up, a podcast about cults, murder, and other generally messed up stuff. And as y'all know, hopefully, we are doing live episodes weekly now. We're still going to be going live on Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I haven't gone live in, I don't know, maybe like a week or probably, I guess, since we went
Friday. Since Friday, right?
Okay, it feels like I haven't gone live in like 8 years because I was going every day for a while. Oh my gosh. Okay. So it's been 2 days. Hey guys. Wow.
I missed you.
I
Like a
really, I
lot.
missed you. I don't know what was happening. And yeah, so we went live on Friday and we talked about Skidmore, Missouri
We did.
and the murder of
Rex.
Ken McElroy. I kept flip-flopping, forgetting which one was his first name, Rex or Ken.
I didn't remember
both-
his last name.
They're
so I
both
was
fucking stupid. Damn it. 2 minutes in. It's okay.
Rex.
We still need I think 550 subscribers to get to 1,000, you guys, which is when we can monetize. And it won't be a ton, but like, you know, we got subscriptions to pay, we got editors, you know, so if you can at least subscribe, that would be awesome. And maybe like tell 3 friends who are also into podcasting.
I was going to say tell 2 friends, but you beat me to it with 3.
Okay, well, 2 to 3, you know, whatever's more realistic for you guys. We don't want to be too demanding. But today, you clicked on the thumbnail, so you likely know what we're talking about, but we are talking about the murder of the queen of Tejano music, Selena Quintanilla.
Ooh, I'm excited.
So you're familiar with the story?
Just a little, actually.
Okay.
It's another one of those 90s topics where I remembered hearing a lot about it when I was, 13 or 14. And then I don't know when the last time I thought about it was. So,
Did you see Selena starring Jennifer Lopez, the 1997 autobiographical film?
way back when it came out,
Mm-hmm.
but not since then. So, it's been a minute.
Okay. Well, if you guys have been following, along with the podcast or even here on YouTube, you hopefully know that this month on TSFU Presents, which is a monthly segment where we do a whole month of one theme or topic. And this month, it's TSFU Presents Nostalgic 90s. So our first week was about Monica Lewinsky and the Clinton Lewinsky scandal. And then that wasn't live. That just came out as an edited podcast. And then we did Tonya Harding live.
We did.
A couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
But so if anybody watched that as a video, that was like a fun little sneak peek because the edited version is actually coming out on the podcast on Wednesday. So it's kind of fun. if you're subscribed to the YouTube channel and if you like the video format, you can sometimes, hear the episodes / see them way ahead of time. Cool.
It is cool.
Cool. Yeah.
This is a good season too. Actually, I think Tonya Harding was like the second one we ever recorded live. So I don't even know if I was recording live from the alley yet or not.
You're like, what even happened? I don't know if you were in the alley. I don't think so.
Maybe not. But now I am.
It took you a couple days.
Took my computer and into this beautifully lit alley between the buildings just so I can record for you all.
Well, I love it. So if y'all don't know how these work, although what's up, Peggy P, Renee, Chris, Miss Sunrise Dawn, Tony, Sophia, I think a lot of you know how it works, but for anybody who does not, a little rundown, which I always kind of chuckle when I say that because it's a Scientology term too, but it's like they can't fucking take that whole last term. I mean,
not forever,
right?
Like it's not theirs.
No, and it's just a good description. So, what we do with the lives is, well, what I'm aiming for is within the first minute or so saying, "What's up? This is today's topic," and then a little bit of hellos like we just did. Hey guys, love ya. That was a hot wink, Fallon. I liked it. Hey, let us know what you guys know about Selena in the comments. And yeah, so with the lives, we are getting into the story hopefully pretty quickly. We're 7 minutes in. I do my best, Hi Shirley. And yeah, you guys are free to comment, probably leave questions for the end because I might miss them. But I will, without dividing my attention too much, try to star comments and questions. So, feel free to chat, please, you guys. We love when y'all are interacting. And then we love when we finish the episode and we can interact with you again. But for now, we have to, we got to get into the, I don't know, I was putting it in air quotes, the recording of the episode. We're already doing that, but like the real thing.
I thought you were going to call it a podcast. Like allegedly that's what it is. We got to get to the podcast.
We're going to record a podcast, you guys.
I think we may be overusing the
what's even happening here.
Right.
She's using the dice too much. That's all she's
got. That's all she's got, really. That's exactly what I was thinking when I said we're overusing the air quotes. That's why I love you.
There was, and then, okay, then you guys, I promise I'll get into the story, but there was, I think it was a Planned Parenthood. That was my doctor of choice for my gynecological needs. Regardless of my, well, now I actually have insurance, but hold on. I swear to God, there's a point. So for a long time, I just went to Planned Parenthood. I love Planned Parenthood. Fuck yeah, Planned Parenthood. And I went to one office for probably a couple years, and they had Hitch playing in the fucking waiting room every time I went for probably 2 years, Fallon. I'm not fucking kidding you. They had no other DVDs.
Whoa.
And I got to know that movie well.
So is this your whole world right here? This is your whole world right here.
This is my whole world. A little bit of this. I don't know. I like a little bit of that. Okay, so let's get into the recording of the podcast. Okay. What's up, you guys? This is when it gets real, like real behind the scenes. Editor, hi. I don't know who you are. I haven't assigned this yet, but we love you and appreciate you. You guys, round of applause for our editors. I mean, what's up? They make this hot mess sound good. So, hey, baby cakes. We're gonna take that warm opening. I like the recording of the podcast. So me and Fallon are gonna take that again and make it super organic, and that's where we're gonna start that. That's where we're gonna start the episode.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
we're saying it again.
Yeah, because it's as an editor, you know that it's a pain in the ass to
Yes.
have to go back and fucking cut all that shit out to get to the whatever. What was I even saying? I forgot.
The recording of the podcast right
Okay,
before we
okay.
sidetracked
Here we
into
go. Ready,
gynecology.
set. Yeah. Right before we sidetracked into gynecology is when we decided that we were going to quote record the quote podcast.
Yeah. Like allegedly, it's a
Mhm.
podcast.
Yeah. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay, because we are wrapping up TSFU Presents Nostalgic 90s.
Woo. And it
And
has been nostalgic.
it is. Oh, man. Okay, you guys. So if you've been listening, hopefully you have. If you haven't, what are you doing? Although I know that we have released a lot of content this month. But we have covered Monica Lewinsky, Tonya Harding, Michael Jackson, and now we're wrapping it up with Selena. And we're realizing that the 90s were terrible and the media were awful to women, and women were actually, oh my gosh, all of our stories besides Michael Jackson, who was kind of in his own camp, were crimes woman on woman.
Whoa.
Tonya allegedly versus Nancy, even though it wasn't Tonya who did it.
Yeah.
Monica versus Linda Tripp, that fucking hoe who pretended to be her friend.
Ugh.
What a cunt. Are you kidding me? Right? I probably can't say that on YouTube. That's why I love podcasting. It's the Wild West. Whatever. Linda Tripp is and was a cunt.
Yeah, she was pretty horrible.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh. That's a big air quote friend, right? And then in this story, I'm not gonna, you know what? Fuck it. Let's start at the end and work our way back.
What?
Yeah. No. So here it comes. Spoilies, dropping them like they're hot right
I'm
off the
holding
top.
on to my chair right now. I'm ready.
So this is another girl on girl crime of the 90s. Ladies. Wow. It's a dog eat dog world back then. Although, I mean, I'd say it probably still is, but it was crazy to see how many of the stories of the 90s now reflecting on it, because I did not even think of that until we covered everything. I was like, oh, a lot of
yeah,
ladies against ladies. Ladies, let's unite. I mean, let's support each other. It's a rough world out there. Get it? Dog eat dog.
I get it. It's a rough world.
Oh, man.
You usually don't tell dad jokes, so I was unprepared for that one.
I love dad jokes. I don't tell them.
I don't think so. Do you?
I don't know. That disappoints me about me, though. But whatever. So yeah, today we are talking about Selena Quintanilla, and she very, very tragically died at just 23. We've recently talked about a lot of really talented musical artists who died at the age of 27. I said, let's make it a little bit more of a bummer. Let's pick somebody younger.
Oof.
So yeah, Selena was only 23, and she was killed by her jealous bitch friend, really / uh she started the Selena fan club. So she started off as like obsessive, like calling Selena's dad, being like, "Oh, Selena should have a fan club. Can I start one?" And then she kind of fucking groomed her way into the family and into Selena's life. And she was very jealous of Selena because Selena was young and beautiful and beloved and talented and so kind-hearted. And Yolanda was like 4'3" with a fucking like beady eyes of a shark. Like I don't
Oh.
know if she was 4'3". She was just like all
Sure.
she, she was nothing next to Selena.
Yeah.
Arguably a lot of people whatever, but like fuck Yolanda. Yolanda Saldivar is the villain of this story. On oh, this is live, you guys. This is what happens. I gotta double check something really quick.
Welcome. Yeah. Welcome to being live.
This happens, you guys. Okay. So on March 31st, 1995, Selena met Yolanda. I'm just going to call her Yolanda from now on. At the Days Inn Motel in Corpus Christi to talk about the fact that Yolanda had been stealing money from the fan club and
What?
being super fucking sketchy and shady and weirds in all kinds of ways, which I'll describe. And it really pissed me off at first because I heard a lot of victim blaming. Oh, one of the things that made Selena so amazing was her beautiful, trusting nature, but that was also part of her demise. And I was like, ew, victim blaming.
Yeah.
Although, and I don't know if that totally negates what I just said, but there were kind of several warning signs that Yolanda was not right.
Not on the level.
But also, generally, you don't expect your good family friend slash, business colleague slash probably friend as well, because you spend a lot of time with this person. You don't generally expect them to shoot you literally in the back.
Wow.
So,
Well, and if you're a really trusting person, you're not probably seeing all of her behaviors like warning signs. I mean, I think we've all done it where somebody's like, "Didn't you see this happening?" And it's like, "Yeah, I just thought she was being nice." Or, "Yeah, I just thought she was like extra interested in what I was doing." Like,
yeah. And I guess maybe the point was like she was a little bit kind-hearted to the point of naive, which I can totally fucking admit to. I want to see the best in people because there's a good part of me that is like, fuck the world. Everyone is the worst. This place is literally, if hell exists, this is it. Don't trust anyone. Like a big part of me says all of that. And then like this other big part of me is like, man, but shouldn't we just try to see the best in people and like realize maybe that like everybody's trying their best, even if their best is the fucking worst and it's terrible and then I just
No, fine, burn it down.
I don't know. And then I laugh and cry. I do a combo because I don't know what to do. you know.
Yeah.
I mean. So, anyways, they met at the Days Inn. Selena was saying, "You got to give me the financial records and these business documents that you're holding on to." And Yolanda was being withholding. And she got a gun from her purse and pointed it at Selena. So she claims to this day, like a goddamn liar, that the gun went off on accident. But she had the gun cocked to her head or like cocked and loaded and whatever for I think 9 hours while she was sitting in this fucking pickup truck sobbing about how like it was an accident. And I don't know when but whatever. It was obviously such a lie, but it's like, okay, you have a gun to your head for 9 minutes while you're on the phone with the police and shit and it doesn't go off, but
Yeah. But also, chances of it going off, had she not, like, I don't know, pulled it out of her purse or whatever and held it toward Selena, would have been 0
yeah.
had she not touched it in the first place. Way bigger chance of a gun going off if you're holding it
Mm,
and pointing it at someone.
yeah. When
Just
they say guns don't ki- when they say guns don't kill people, people kill people. I'm like, no, people holding guns kill people with guns.
yeah, my favorite comedian said that, and then he was like, or actually she now was she said, guns don't kill people, people kill people, but I think the gun helps. I mean, now you're silent.
Shit, that's rare. Yeah, I mean, guns are a really effective way to make people not alive anymore.
Yeah.
When assault rifles are used in shootings, 6 times as many people are likely to become unalive. So, there's just
Um,
a fun, quick gun stat for you guys. Okay, anywho. Why's your face is like, "Oh, why'd you say that?"
I was
What?
just trying to follow all the logic. It
It's
was processed.
it's a lot.
My brain was just doubling back on itself. It
Okay.
happens. This is
Well,
hashtag ADHD life, baby. This is
also, you're trying to follow me, which is a lot.
that's showbiz, baby.
That's showbiz, baby. Um, Dog mom Tony. Oops. Dog mom. Sorry, her
Just dog mom.
yeah, that's dog mom.
Sorry
Says
for Ashley doxing you
a
there.
doxing. Shit. Says hashtag don't trust anyone, which is my motto. And I think it's a good one to stick to. Or, try to let some love into your heart, but be careful, okay? I don't know. So yes, let's see, where were we? Yolanda. Okay,
Started at the
so
beginning.
she pulls out the gun, and as Selena attempts to flee, she shoots her in the fucking back like an asshole.
Wow. Ugh.
That like and actually, one of the hotel staff claims that because like uh as Selena was running out of the room, Yolanda was following her.
Mhm.
And somebody said that she said bitch. And that's alleged. But if she said bitch after she shot her,
That
like,
gun did not go off accidentally.
yeah, no.
No, sorry.
So before collapsing, Selena said that it was Yolanda that had done it and gave the room number. And Yolanda tried to leave in her pickup truck, which was spotted by responding police cruisers, and then she was surrounded. And this led to a 9-hour standoff between Yolanda
And the police.
and the Corpus Christi police.
A 9-hour standoff? Oh my god.
Yeah. So let's go back to the beginning because, because that would be a pretty short and lame story if I didn't give any other context. But
That's it,
also,
guys. Wasn't that sad?
bye. Obviously, Selena's murder um, gets focused on a lot. but I also wanted to talk about her, like a lot about her accomplishments and stuff.
Of course.
So, Selena Quintanilla was born on April 16th, 1971, in Lake Jackson, Texas. She was the youngest child of Marcela Quintanilla, who had Cherokee ancestry, and Abraham Quintanilla Jr., who was a Mexican American. When her dad was playing guitar, when she was about 6 years old, she started singing along, and her dad noticed that she was incredibly talented.
Aw.
So they started like playing music together over the next 5-6 years. And by the time Selena was 12, they, well, I don't know what just happened to my, my
Which
12-year-old voice.
I was just going to say, though, that, noticing your kid is incredibly talented at singing at 6 is a big deal, because if you've parented any average 6-year-old, there's a lot of years of pretty toneless singing for a long time. And sometimes just years of like shouting song lyrics. So that's pretty good if she was already good at 6.
My face, I'm all, ugh.
Yeah.
Years of,
Yes.
I'm the one who shouts song lyrics around my house. I get to do that. So, yeah, by the time she was 12, they moved to Corpus Christi, Texas to make their family band, their family business. And they were called Selena y los Dinos. And her brother and her sister were in the band with her. And she was the main singer, obviously, by the name. And at first, people didn't think that she could attract crowds because there's a lot of chauvinism in the Mexican culture, according to her dad. And he said that people just didn't think that a female singer could attract big crowds.
Wow, really?
But boy, did she show them wrong.
Whew.
Yeah. So she actually became known as the Mexican Madonna. So, like, boy, did she really, really show them wrong.
Yeah, I would say.
Chauvinist pricks. So they became they were Selena y los Dinos was a Tejano band, and Tejano music is also known as Tex-Mex music, which I thought was kind of funny because I thought of Tex-Mex food. And it typically has Mexican Spanish vocal styles with a polka or waltz type of beat or vibe.
That's upbeat and fun.
Yeah. It kind of fuses Mexican and US influences. Like I said, it's called Tex-Mex music, so pretty big with the Mexican American community. So 1991 is when shit basically went south, because that is when Yolanda Salvador saw Selena for the first time at a concert. She quickly became pretty obsessed and asked Abraham, Selena's dad, if she could start a fan club, and he didn't see any problem with that. Yolanda was a nurse. She seemed like a nice woman.
She was a nurse?
Yeah, she was a nurse.
Oh, way to save people and keep them. Oh, whoa.
Yeah, that's like the opposite of the Hippocratic Oath, which I would think that nurses take too, right? First, do no harm, I would think.
I am not a nurse, but if there are any in the chat, let us know.
Yeah, let us know, you guys. I think that's.
I know doctors for sure, but I don't know about nurses.
Yeah, and I always thought. Can you say that again? Because I might have talked over you.
Oh, I know doctors do for sure, but I don't know about nurses.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Hey, this is what's fun about YouTube Live. From a poet, Brian is in the chat. What's up, dog? He said, "My sister is a nurse. My sister is a nurse. They take the oath too." There we
go. Okay, then she's a dirty oath breaker too, in addition to a murderer.
Yeah.
All of those things.
Ugh. Also, can you say that again? Because my Discord just went off.
Oh,
Just say all of those things.
all of those things.
Thanks. Gotta put my phone on do not disturb too. Okay. I always also thought it was really weird that it's called the Hippocratic Oath, because usually hypocrisy is not a good thing, and Hippocratic. I guess they're probably
It's
different words.
based on a philosopher, Hippocrates. That's
Oh, okay, smarty pants. All right, get the heck out of here. You're
I'm gonna
wild.
look up why.
Okay, well, while you look that up, I am going to.
Hippocrates was a Greek physician who is considered one of the most outstanding figures in the history of medicine. And he contributed a bunch to the medical field, like the concept of using prognosis. And he actually helped to get medicine established as a profession. So he was like the OG doctor, basically.
Well, would you look at that? And I'm like, I don't. So what? They're just swearing to be a bunch of fucking hypocrites. That doesn't sound cool. Oh, that's a good one, Ashley.
The
Good
more
stuff.
you know.
Yeah. So Selena eloped with the band's guitarist, Chris Perez, in 1992, much to her father's disapproval.
She was like 22, I guess.
No, she was 19.
Oh, really?
Wait. No, you're right. I don't know how to do math. You're totally right. Okay. 1971 to 1992. 21. It's 21 years.
Yeah.
I do math. I can math.
You can.
And so
I does math good.
Yes. Also, real quick, I just gotta say, shout out, what's up, Chris? He says, "Hola, I'm Mexican. Selena is still missed here to this day." Yeah, she was a fucking. So back into beep boop recording mode. Selena was and still is an absolute icon. Like many people, she was kind of posthumously like more revered. But I mean, like I said, she was only 23 when she died, and she was known as the Mexican Madonna. She was fucking huge. In 1987, so rewinding a little bit, when she was just 15 years old, she won Female Vocalist of the Year at the Tejano Music Awards.
Woo.
Buenos Amigos was on the US Billboard Top Latin charts. Entre a Mi Mundo was certified 10 times platinum by the RIAA. Her album Live won the Grammy Award for Best Mexican American Album at the 36th Grammy Awards. And in 1994, her album Live won Album of the Year at the Billboard Latin Music Awards.
Wow. She was taking off.
Yeah. Which is just another reason that it was so sad, you know. And that album was huge. It also won Album of the Year at the 94 Tejano Music Awards, and it was also certified gold. So Selena was on fucking fire. But in 1994, Yolanda quit her job as a nurse to work as the manager of Selena's boutiques. She had started a fashion line and opened up 2 boutiques that were actually doing really well. So,
wow.
Yolanda, you know, the trusted family friend, of course, seemed like a great fit to be the manager.
Wow.
And Renee says here, and that's just for the YouTube kids editor. If you could edit that out, thanks. And yeah, guys, sometimes I'll just take your comments on the fly, use them as my own. um, a- and she had recently released an English album, and she was getting a lot of English speaking fans. She was already popular in America, but she was already popular in the United States, but primarily in Texas because that's where she was born. That's where she did all of her performances for the
Right.
most part. Yeah, so that was where her main roots and audience were, but once she started releasing some of her English songs, she started taking off in the US.
Yeah. In general, like across the US.
Yeah, across the US, dominating the music industry, just so young, so talented. And when you see her accept the award when she's 15, she talks like she's 35. She's so incredibly composed and very intelligent. And
At 15, I would have been peeing my pants having to go up on a big stage and accept an award and talk in front of people. It would have been terrifying.
oh, no, she had it going on. Have you ever seen any of her performances?
I've seen some like video clips of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all
Mhm.
should look up just like some clips of her on YouTube. She was such an incredible dancer, just a really amazing performer. And she kind of brought, I think, bedazzled bustiers into fashion.
Mhm.
I think that was her. I
Yeah,
know
that would
she was very known for the bedazzled bustiers.
yeah. And it probably even gave her more of that like Madonna vibe because in the 80s Madonna was bringing in like clothes like that, like the bustiers and the crazy pointy bras and stuff like that.
Yeah, those pointy bras were wild.
I wonder why they went out of style. Like why didn't we keep torpedo boobs forever?
I don't know. Yeah, no, actually boobs were really pointy back in like the 50s too, just the way that they made the bras. They shaped them very pointy.
I think because it was easy to just be like, if we circle it around like this and stitch it, it makes a spot to put a boob, and we don't care that it needs to be round. Like
It's fine. It works. And you know, um ba- 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 in December of 1994, the boutiques began to suffer because, according to staff, Yolanda was a dick and she would just often fire employees that she didn't like.
oh,
People regularly just complained about her attitude and how she would make erratic decisions, and her family saw this, and the staff had started to tell her dad that she's displaying this.
you mean Selena's dad?
Yeah, so
Oh, okay.
employees at the stores had started to tell Selena's dad,
Ah,
yo
Yolanda.
Yolanda is super not cool and making decisions that are
Screwing this all up.
totally. But apparently, the family just kind of, well, so Selena's dad took these claims pretty seriously and told Selena to be careful because he was
Yeah.
like, I don't know about Yolanda, she's acting pretty crazy. But Selena dismissed this because her dad had been, I don't necessarily want to say controlling, but very, I don't know, approving or disapproving. Like, he very strongly disapproved of her getting married, even though she was an adult and that was her decision to make.
Yeah. But you know what? When I was 20, I wish someone would have disapproved of me getting married because I was an adult, but like a baby adult, and I would have liked a warning light on that. Not to the one that watches the YouTubes now, FYI. Different married.
Yeah, it's like, whoa, dude.
I don't know though. Now that I'm a parent, I used to always see like the TV shows where I'd be like, "Oh, I can't believe somebody is telling their 14-year-old what to do. How dare they?" And now I'm like, I'm going to be telling them what to do till they're 30. It's fine. Like,
It's like,
I don't know.
listen, your brains don't fully develop till I think 25 or something. I think that's when the legal age of consent should be. And I don't have children. I just am protective
Like,
over.
trust me, you don't want to tattoo that dragon throwing up on your shoulder when you're 17. Even though you think you do, you will regret it someday. You know.
I think I have hashtag no regrets about my tattoos. Do I love them all? No. But, you know,
I love
it
all
is
of
what
my
it is.
tattoos.
Fuck off. Whatever, dude. I got a lot of mine on a whim and a budget. On a nickel and a dream.
Title of your autobiography.
Yeah.
There it is. Not title of your sex tape, like they say on a nickel and a dream. No, I'm just kidding.
No. The sex tape is a Millie by Lil Wayne. The sex tape's just a song.
What?
A milli.
I think we should cut.
I'm a millionaire. I'm a young gun millionaire. What? You want to cut that? Fuck you. Don't cut that, editors. That's comedic gold.
She has overruled me on that one. But I'm glad we got our singing in, like up front.
Did you really want them to cut that?
No, I was kidding.
Okay. You better be kidding. Look, you made the horse come out. Look what you done did,
Look
Fallon.
what you made me do.
Ooh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Nay.
Please leave all of that in. Like every last effect you just heard is staying in that episode.
Look what you made me do. Nay. That should be a shirt. Ugh, come on. Doesn't anybody want to make shirts for us? It'd be so fun. Fallon, you're wearing a shirt. Show them what you're wearing.
Show everyone my boobs. I'm wearing.
Show them your titty. Move your mic.
It's
yeah.
Dress for the cult you want, not the cult you're in.
Yeah. TSFUthepodcast.com/merch. What?
This is my favorite one. I also have a sticker with that same phrase, like specially displayed on my board.
That's funny because I also have a sticker. I'm not going to move my camera because that would fuck it all up, but it's my favorite design of ours currently.
Oh yeah.
Although there's so many more I want to do. Anywho, beep, beep, beep. So, let's get back to Selena. Gosh, Fallon, always taking me on your ADHD tangents.
Yeah, all of these are my fault.
Always taking them along. So, like you said, you wish that somebody would have maybe disapproved of you getting married at 20 because yeah,
sometimes it's a good idea, sometimes it's not a good idea.
Yeah, I don't know. So I know that she was raised Jehovah's Witness, although I don't know if that's something that they continued. Although I would say probably when she started with the bedazzled bustiers, she was pretty out of the fold.
Yeah, I would guess.
I don't think they love that. They don't like tank tops, spaghetti straps. That's a no.
No tank tops at all. Sinful shoulders.
Wait, that's yeah, right?
I think that's a lot of religions.
I'm like, or is that Mormons? It's
No, I have friends who are Mormon, and the tank top rule is definitely something my friend said was like a no-no, because when she started like showing her shoulders, it was a BFD. People were like, "Ooh, should you do that?"
ooh, eye trap.
Eye traps.
You
That's
little
right.
hoe. Back to Selena. Oh my gosh, Fallon. So Selena Selena dismissed her dad's concerns about Yolanda because she probably only saw the best side of Yolanda. Probably whenever Selena was around, Yolanda acted on her best behavior, you know?
Probably.
And then Selena would walk off and she'd be like, "Hey, bitch, get back to work. You're fired." Okay. Whatever, I'm not going to say it. So Selena was at the fucking height of her success. She was topping the Billboard charts. Like I said, she was going platinum left and right, getting tons of Grammys. And then she finds out that Yolanda is a thieving bitch and is stealing money from the fan club
Oh
and
shit.
probably from the stores. And
Probably.
she gives, you know, she gives Yolanda a couple chances. She's like, "Hey, let's meet up and talk about this." And Yolanda's like, "And fuck these bitches. Literally, if you cry rape, you are." Well, I think that might get us demonetized too. No, I think it depends on the context and how many times you say it. But she tells Selena, "Oh, I can't fucking talk about this right now because I got sexually assaulted."
And it
And
was false.
yeah, she was lying.
What? Ew.
At the
Mm-mm.
doctor's, Selena's like, "This is fucking sketch," because they go to the hospital and Selena pulls the doctor aside and is like, "I'm pretty sure she's lying."
Whoa.
So I wish that she would not have gone and met Yolanda alone in a hotel room.
No.
It's you know, it's, I mean, hashtag don't trust anybody, you guys. I mean, I hate to say it. Do you really know anybody, even the person that you're sleeping next to you? Do you really ever know them? No. Always sleep with one eye open, you guys.
You sleep with one eye open? That's impressive.
Probably. Probably. I'm apparently not a cute sleeper.
I'm an awful sleeper. And I don't know if my husband's still in this broadcast, but routinely I'll be like, "Was I snoring last night?" He'll be like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah.
Like the adorable little lumberjack that you are.
Oh, does he call you that? That's so cute.
Sometimes, but I don't, I mean, I know that under that is probably me laying there like, for 5 hours.
Well, you could do like me and get an app where you record yourself in your sleep
Oh
and it
God.
records your snoring and your talking. And it's real interesting to listen to in the morning. Not the snoring so much.
No, the talking though is
Yeah. Although, you know what, you guys, what's up? Quick mental health update. I have been doing EMDR, eye movement reprocessing, and desensitization, which is where you target specific traumas. And I just, after 2 years, I just reprocessed my first targeted trauma. And dude, I
Oof.
had for maybe a month up to like leading up to when I like fully like ding reprocessed it. It's it sounds like some wild magic, you guys, but I swear it's scientific. It's crazy. Um like now I can think about the thing and I don't go into a panic, which is essentially what it's
That's
supposed to do.
crazy.
It is wild. And when we were kind of working towards processing it, I was having fucking crazy dreams every night, like super ominous ones. A
Oh,
lot of the times I would just be going, no, no, like
oh,
really fucked up. And oh, my my poor boy, my poor, ugh, my poor boyfriend actually had so many sleepless nights because I was just talking and yelling all night.
oh.
One day it was it's actually kind of funny because I woke myself up from yelling and I was like in his face.
Like just screaming at him.
Yeah, I was like, "Ah!" And like it wasn't a great wake up for either of us.
Oh
But
my God.
I have to chuckle, you know. He's like, I don't. That was horrible.
You mentioned so you
Yeah.
mentioned an app, and I was thinking, I wonder how if you would move this story to today and everyone had a cell phone, would this have happened where they had to like meet in person at a separate location, or would this have all been handled like on text or something? Like, would they have just hashed it out in a giant text battle and been like, "You've been stealing from me. No, I haven't. You're fired."
Well, I bet Yolanda and her fucking manipulative ass would be like, "Oh, I really want to meet you to." I'm sure she was saying all kinds of shit to Selena, like, "Oh, our friendship is so important. You know, I've known you for so long. I've been here for you." I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there. This is just a guesstimate. It's just some
Yeah.
guesses of what a fucking
Is there any indication that she
mm.
like purposely got her there to shoot her?
Yes. So
Ah,
she had bought a gun earlier in the week. Hello, premeditation. Then her and Selena talked, and Selena was really nice. And she was like, okay, I think we're actually making up. I'm not going to murder her. And she returns the gun, which I didn't know that there was like a return policy on guns. But I mean,
reason for return: murder plans canceled.
canceled. Yeah. Oh my God. So then Selena's like, yeah, so we gotta get together and you need to hand over everything. We gotta let you go, you know. And
Oh, so she told her she was getting like fired. It wasn't just a like, let's get together and talk about this.
no, like she knew that they were
Oh,
like,
okay.
bitch, you got a hand all over the financial records, the business papers. Like, we know that you're being shady. We know that you've been stealing. At this point, they know that she's been. At first, it was just employees at the boutiques being like, "Hey, Yolanda's a crazy bitch. She just keeps randomly firing people and she's super cunty." And
Yeah.
and then they found out that she was actually stealing from them and being super shady, and they were like, "Okay, bye." And then yeah, so Selena goes to the motel to meet her and she shoots her in the back, which I think is just like about the most fucked up way that you could kill somebody that you know, claim to care about.
Yeah, in the back. Like, what?
I mean, shooting them to their face isn't cool either, but you know that there's that saying stabbed in the back for a
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah. Ugh.
And yeah, she absolutely intended on murdering her. She bought the gun twice to do it.
Yeah. Well, at first when I started to talk, I was like, well, why would you have a gun on you? But I know some people carry one for protection, or I didn't know her. So maybe she had a license or whatever. And regardless of what your feelings about guns are. But yeah, she bought it, returned it, and bought it again means she definitely wanted to kill her.
Yeah, she had thought about it, then thought about not doing it, thought about it again, decided to do it again by purchasing the gun again. She made the decision 4 times, like buying the gun twice and making the decision twice. She premeditated the fuck out of that. Like, there's no way that she can argue it was an accident, like cry wolf, like she has been doing to this day. She still won't admit that she fucking did it, which is also just like
Wow.
such a ball sack move. Like, Just fucking own up to it. Well, I was gonna say pussy move, but you know what? Betty White said it best. She said something along the lines of, "Why do we call acts of non-bravery or, cowardly people or whatever pussies? Pussies are strong as fuck. They can take a beating. They make babies. Ball sacks are sensitive." Like that's what. So
I wasn't
Yolanda was being a
expecting
Yolanda was being a fucking ball sack.
I wasn't expecting ball sack to come out of your mouth, and I'm sure I'm gonna get blamed for this tangent too. Fallon took us on the ball sack tangent.
And we just lost 2 more viewers.
Yeah, and if my family's watching, they just heard me say ball sack no fewer than 5 times. In
What's
1
up,
minute.
mom? Can't wait to get your longer burger basket. It's an inside joke. Sorry, guys. That's annoying though. So let's tell them. You guys, Fallon's mom, she raised Fallon in a basket town, in a basket, and now she collects Longaberger baskets, and her and Fallon collect them together. Longaberger is an MLM where there was a basket making village. I can't prove it for real, but I'm pretty sure, you guys. And Fallon's mom is so kindly sending a basket to me to quell my Longaberger basket obsession that I've developed.
I actually have it in a box, and I'm going to be sending it out tomorrow because I didn't get to it today. But it's from my mom. Yes.
Thanks, mom. That's what's up. Baskets are love, right? What? I don't know. So on April 1st at the Bayfront Plaza in Corpus Christi, like I said, there was a 9-hour standoff with Yolanda crying like a little bitch on the phone, saying it was an accident. And then she finally gets out of the car and surrenders herself. And at this point, hundreds of Selena fans have gathered. And so when she gets into the cop
What?
car, they're all cheering. Like,
Wow.
fuck you, bitch.
Wow.
And, here's a part of the episode that I will refer to in the live. So, yeah, you guys, this is actually a live episode that we've been recording. And one of our patrons, who we love so dearly, Chris, which is also your husband's name. That's funny. But Chris is from Mexico, and he said that they still miss Selena dearly in Mexico. She's still extremely beloved today. She did struggle at first, straddling the lines of, being accepted in Mexican culture and American culture, which I think is something that a lot of multicultural people deal with, not being fully accepted by one or the other.
Right. I'm sure. I wish she had lived much longer because I'm sure she would still be rocking it today.
Absolutely. And so she actually learned Spanish so that she could communicate with, she grew up in the United States, so she learned Spanish so that she can communicate with her Mexican fans. And so she made English in, she made, I broke. She made music in Mexican and English. And like I said, she did face some adversity first because she wasn't fully Mexican and she wasn't fully American and she was not a man, which is the worst,
Yeah. How dare you be born not a man?
Ugh, yeah.
Ugh.
And, she really ended up bridging that gap and having fans, everywhere globally. She was a huge deal. She still is today. 30 to 40, although I did hear 52. So I'm going to say 30 to 50,000 fans passed by Selena's casket on the day of her memorial.
Oh my gosh.
And 78,000 signed a book of condolence.
Wow.
And in a lot of places in Texas, Corpus Christi especially, there are memorials for Selena. And on April 12th, 1995, 2 weeks after her death, she was declared on April 12th, 1995, 2 weeks after her death, her birthday, April 16th, was declared Selena Day in the state of Texas.
Oh.
In October of 95, in October of 90, okay, it's time to wrap it up, you guys. I'm breaking.
Ashley.exe is stopping.
I'm breaking. I'm breaking. In October of 1995, a Houston jury convicted Yolanda of first-degree murder, and she was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 30 years. And life with the possibility of parole is the maximum term allowed in Texas that could be imposed at that time. So she got the full force of the law come down on her, which rarely happens. So hell yeah.
Yeah. But if she gets out of jail and she says she wants to be in charge of your fan club, like, just run.
Say
No thanks.
thanks, but that's a no for me, dog.
It's a no for me, dog.
Even if she tries to run your fan club from prison, I think just she's fucking unhinged. So
Well, I think it's probably where she belongs.
that's where she belongs. And, you know, I just want to say, though, again, Selena won Female Vocalist of the Year at the Tejano Music Awards at the age of just 15. This girl was a fucking powerhouse. She was going places, and unfortunately, her life was ended far too early by this jealous cunt. I think that was, like, honestly one of the main drivers. I literally just think she was jealous.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And, yep, there comes the horse. Okay, guys, Mr. Ed. Mr. Ed always sounded depressed, you know?
He did sound pretty depressed, but how else are you going to sound if you're a horse? It would be weird if you talked differently.
I would hope happier, but anyways, I guess that's how we'll end the episode. So you guys, this has been the final episode of That's So Fucked Up Presents Nostalgic 90s or 90s Nostalgia, whatever I called it. I literally have no fucking idea. I think I call it something different every time.
And if you haven't heard the other episodes, go get your butterfly clips and twist up your hair, put on some platform shoes, and, like, make the magic happen.
Just go to Target. I mean,
I was gonna say everything you need is right there in the front of the store.
Straight up. I don't know why they brought early 2000s fashion back. I don't know why they brought early 2000s fashions back. The Ed Hardy and the Juicy Couture needs to go back away. It has to go.
Yeah, what I said is probably more early 2000s, which you can also find at Target. But yeah, I'm just waiting for them to bring back other 90s things like troll dolls and, inflatable furniture.
I could send you a picture of me when I wake up sometime in the morning because I look like a troll doll sometimes.
Hey, I've seen it. I've seen it, baby.
But I could do better if I tried harder. That's like my motto in life. Do better, Ashley. Try harder. You guys, love yourself. Love your friends. Don't be jealous, bitches. And happy holidays.
Yeah. If you're listening,
Happy New Year's.
Happy everything.
Happy New Year's. You know what? Actually, yesterday was New Year's Day. So really, happy New Year's. It's January 2nd. You guys, you know what? Here's what I got to say. It's not I don't like resolutions because I think that implies that there's something wrong. I like intentions. So,
Good one.
like, what do I intend to do in the new year to be a better me, to treat myself better? Not, I'm going to work out because I need to lose 10 pounds. Like, New Year's resolutions generally have a pretty negative connotation. So, you guys just like take care of your mental health. Maybe think about what some of your New Year's intentions are. Just charge some water on a full moon. No, I'm just kidding, you guys.
What
That
is
last.
your New Year's intention?
Ooh. Ugh. I'm caught. Look, I'm like, listen, you guys, here's the advice. I'm not taking it, but shit. I think just to keep doing what I'm doing, like mostly working in therapy and stuff, to just try to be better, like a better person. Not that I think I'm a shit person, but I just, you can
Better
always
for you.
improve. Yeah. And the better I am for me, the better I am for everybody.
My New Year's intention is to do less and set my boundaries harder.
Ugh,
I
I
knew that would make you
love
happy.
say that again.
I knew that would make you happy.
I love do less for you so much, because just hearing about your schedule and shit stresses me out. Well, you guys, happy new year. And we are gonna take a week off from the presents, because there are 5 weeks in this here, or there are 5 weeks, but I mean, there are 5 Tuesdays in this here January. So no, we're not taking a week off. Nope. Nope. Okay, scratch all that. Scratch it all. So you guys, make sure to tune in next week, because we have TSFU Presents. I didn't come up with a name yet, but it's going to be about psychological experiments done on humans that were super duper fucked. And I'm doing it with Apostate Alex from Apostate Alex and Ash and Alex Do Scientology. And we're going to talk about groupthink and how culty shit is. And it's going to be super awesome. So tune in next week, and happy
New Year.
Yep.
I think we got it.
Yeah. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys. And scene. Nice.
Yeah.
Great. That's great, Fallon. Good job. Good stuff.
Thanks.
Real quick, Renee bought her daughter
What?
a Tamagotchi for Christmas. I didn't even know those still existed. I want one.
I was in the airport a couple weeks ago, and there was a whole row of like newfangled, bigger screen Tamagotchis. I had one when I was in high school, and I remember I like woke up one day and the little thing had just like my little screen was filled with piles of Tamagotchi poop because I didn't take care of it well. And then it died. And I had to set it like start over.
Yeah, I think I knew at a young age that I wasn't responsible enough for that. Or maybe I was just poor, and that's what my mind tells me. Either way, it's fine. But maybe I'll get a Tamagotchi now. The thing is, I kind of feel like I'm still probably not ready for that level of responsibility.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be keeping anything alive except for me. Although I am puppy sitting right now. And when I say puppy, I mean my parents / my 8-year-old dog. But she's such a baby, and I love her, and she's super alive and well. So,
Well, and then you're doing great. Sometimes
yeah.
the dogs are harder than the kids. I'll be honest.
Yeah, she needs a lot. Renee says, I can't imagine the abuse she's faced in prison, referring to Yolanda, obviously. Yeah, I'm sure. Well,
Yeah.
I know, at least in male prisons, they're really not a fan generally of men who have committed violence against women and children. I gotta say, I love me a little jailhouse justice sometimes, you know. It's like, but yeah, I'm. Oh, oh, thank you. Actually, that reminds me that well, fuck, it's too late, but it's not too late for you guys to hear. And I forgot it. Oh, at first she did have to be segregated for her own protection.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Because she's
People
in prison in Corpus Christi, right? Or near Corpus Christi?
somewhere in Texas where Selena's entire fucking fan base is.
Oh, yeah, wow. Yeah, they don't
was,
they don't like her.
mm-mm.
I wonder if every time a Selena song comes on when they're in the yard, she like just gets beat down.
They probably don't play a lot of music in the yard. I don't know. I mean, I haven't been to the yard. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, but I actually haven't gone to the yard.
I knew you were going to say that.
Have you watched Wentworth, Fallon?
This is why we're making the t-shirt that says, "Hey Fallon, have you watched blank?"
No.
God damn it, Fallon.
Right. Well, you guys, if you liked Orange is the New Black, Wentworth is the Australian version, and it's way gnarlier and way better. Well, actually, you know what? I really liked Orange is the New Black too, except for when they went into the panty business, and I was like, come on.
Yeah, I stopped watching that one after like the 4th season, maybe.
Oh my gosh. Renee said she'll send me a Tamagotchi if I give a P.O. box. I kind of like feel I can't accept a Tamagotchi. That's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Can I? No.
You decide. It's not like it's a government sponsored podcast. You decide your rules.
I can't accept gifts over $25. Leslie Nope.
Yeah, you have to decide for yourself.
Ugh, okay. Well, me and Renee talk other places too, so I don't have to make any. It sounds like a big gift to accept. I mean, I want one, but I feel weird accepting that gift. Okay, she said yes, you can. All right, Renee, I'll DM you.
That's actually so nice.
You know what? I have to update our website because there is a contact for us there in case you like want to send us presents or just like get in contact with us.
The one podcast I listened to is like, please, nothing in a box. We do not trust you.
Wait, can you say that again? Because
I
was coughing.
I said this part isn't on the record anyway.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. True.
Yeah.
Is why can't I? Contact.
Yeah.
Our address is on there. Yeah. So yeah, if you guys are like, I want to send you presents. I mean,
she said
it's not required at all, but it's also not hated. No, we love you guys. Your presence here with us is a present in itself.
Yeah.
Y'all are a gift. We treasure you. That's all I have.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it for me.
Yeah. Happy holidays if we don't talk at you live again before.
Well, we'll be talking at you live on Friday.
I'm just saying for anyone else who isn't there. And Hanukkah just ended last week and Christmas is this weekend. And so I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Happy
put
holidays.
It out there. You guys can pick it up if you like it, put it down if you don't.
What?
I don't know. It's 4:30. It's like dark outside, so
I know.
time
6:30 for me.
it's time for bed.
6:30 for me. Time to feed my people.
I'm so glad that I'm not in charge of feeding other people. I do have to give my dog dinner in 1 hour,
Don't
but
forget,
that
or that
that's
the
it.
dog.
I'm set.
I saw a video that was like things dogs say, and it was like dinner is at 5. If you are if you serve it at 5:05, you're 3 hours late. If you serve it at 4, you're still 3 hours late. And that's how they act.
Yeah.
My eye is itchy.
Well, thanks for coming, you guys. It's been really fun. Oh my gosh. Fucking shit. Fuck. I should have said this at the very fucking top of the video because god damn it. All right. Mwah. So you guys, Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be talking to Nick Thompson from Love is Blind, and we're going to be talking about some behind the scenes stuff. We're going to be talking about, well, Fallon and I on Friday talked about how culty and coercive reality TV is.
Yep.
How poorly the stars get treated. And so yeah, we get to talk to, well, Fallon can't come unfortunately because well, her kid's having a play, so let's break his legs. Let's
And
pull a
it's
Tonya
my
Harding. Somebody
and it's
pull Tonya Harding and go break Fallon's kids' legs. I'm just
no,
kidding.
please what? No. And also it's my wedding anniversary, so
Yeah,
double feature that day. So
both
I will not be able to.
both things I'd like to add that you forgot when I asked you if you were available.
You're like, don't act self-righteous with me. This is all because you forgot the important events.
Right,
in your
Fallon's
life.
like, "Oh, my bad. My kid's actually starring in a play, and it's my 10th wedding anniversary." No, but, no biggie. I was like, "All right, whatever. I'm doing it. I'm doing it well and alone." So, yeah, you guys come listen to me and Nick Thompson talk about the shady shit going on behind the scenes at I don't know. There's like maybe some libel or slander or libel's written.
A million different, probably he has a good perspective on the industry in general, but he's also probably going to talk about his awesome foundation
Yeah.
that helps those for who are in Unscripted Cast Advocacy Network.
You guys, I hate to tell you, but those reality shows that we love, oh man, the the producers go to some really brutal lengths to create those storylines. So yeah, if you want to hear about that, definitely join me on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The thing is already up on YouTube, so set a notification or whatever. Hey, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe because we go live once a week, if not more, but generally every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to record an episode. And then I go at other times to do other stuff. And another thing that I'm going to work on in the new year is not burning myself out because I was doing way too much. And then I was like, whoa, let's chill. You're doing a lot.
Whoa.
Whoa. All right, guys, have a great night. Please rate or as a podcast, I don't know, thumbs up, like the video, please. Subscribe to the channel. Tell 3 friends and we'll give you a bonus and then they can tell 3 friends. And then depending on if their friends subscribe, I'm just kidding. All right. Peace out, y'all. Have a great night. See you Wednesday. Be there, be square.
Be there.
Bye.